Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today's Hump Day. It's June 4th, and we do got a bit of economic news releases scheduled for today. We're going to jump right into it. We'll start off with the ADP employment. This is kind of our first tasting of what the employment number is going to look like later this week. So we got the weekly jobless claims tomorrow, and then we got the Bureau of Labor Statistics numbers being reported on Friday. So without further ado, we had 215,000, which was revised last month, back in April. It was revised to 215 after it being at 210, so it was up a little bit. But the forecast actually, the whisper number, so to speak, even though it's not printed on there, was about 210 for the month of May, and it came in at a disappointingly low at 179. So not great numbers right there. We also got the trade deficit for the month of April. We had a deficit of $44.2 billion back in March, and the forecast was supposed to be reduced to 41, and it actually went the opposite direction. Went up to 47.2 billion. So worst since we've seen that in about 2 years. Productivity negative 1.7%. The previous reading, and then we got a 3.1, just pretty close to forecast, but slightly worse. Basically telling you that the weather played a big role in our economy in the first quarter here. So that's what it's being chalked up to. Then we got the ISM non-manufacturing for the month of May. This is also known as ISM services. So this is a reflection of the servicing industry. We had a 55.2% reading on April, and the forecast at 55.5, and it came up 56.3. So good numbers right there. So very much mixed bag so far this today. Only one that's really good is the ISM services industry. So good numbers right there. And then we got the Fed Beige Book that will be released later today. So that could obviously, if there's anything in there that could surprise investors, that could make a big change in the markets, make it go one way or the other. So basically, again, stock market's mixed, as I think we mentioned here, as we had a mixed bag of economic results here. We had a couple earnings, but for the most part, it's taking its cue. Where most of the indexes were down. Only like I think S&P was up slightly, but for the most part, the stock market was down. Here's the bond market. Bond market's actually down as well. So as you can see, we've seen a drop in this little kind of trend. Look like it's kind of going downwards according to this line chart here, and what that represents obviously is rates are kind of climbing upwards. Now, as you can see, the increments aren't huge, so prices aren't like jumping up, but it's as we can see, rates are steadily climbing up a little bit here as a result. All right, folks. Again, tomorrow we'll have the weekly jobless claims. So we have some important news this week remaining still, Thursday and Friday. So be prepared. Thanks again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys see you tomorrow.